Hello. Welcome back.
Okay, there.
Rusty, are we gonna feel the rhythm in our hands?
We're gonna feel the rhythm while we can.
Spoon Man.
Good job.
Does Disney own that song now?
I don't know. They
Probably.
Then it may show up in the game.
The chances are high that Disney owns any particular IP.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, spoon men and women, and people who are neither men nor women.
Yes, indeed.
You should go to the Tron world. Just because I think I want to see Tron's friend orbs.
Do we get friend orbs for Tron?
Certainly not.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, because we're with that Tron character whose name I remember.
You mean Tron?
Yeah, I definitely remember that his name was Tron.
I think if we got Tron, that would just mean that, like, the songs that you're running on this magical staff to is Daft Punk songs.
I would be absolutely thrilled with that.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't actually happen, but we did get the version of Tron that was Daft Punk in Birth by Sleep
Huh.
or Dream Drop Distance. I don't remember. One of the side games did have that version of Tron.
Gotta be honest, I don't think I've actually seen Tron Legacy.
It's alright.
Also, rest in peace, Daft Punk.
Yeah, that's a piece of that.
If you have not seen their final music video, you should. It's wild.
It is wild.
Not necessarily like insane party time. It's very quiet and emotionally devastating, but you should still experience it.
Yeah. Yes, Sammy, we could have Jeff Bridges.
We did have Jeff Bridges. That's what I'm saying.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah, no, the Tron Legacy, yeah, I mean, it was alright. Like,
Daft Punk was the best part of it, I hear.
Daft Punk was, no, the
album was like award winning, right?
yeah, like, no, the soundtrack was far and away the best part. No, Daft Punk did their shit.
To be fair, I don't think Daft Punk has ever mailed anything in their lives. No.
Around the World is a song that has
3 words.
3 words in it, and it is one of the best songs ever.
They didn't mail it in.
Yeah. They took a concept. Yeah, it was all right. I agree with Sammy that it was decidedly not unenjoyable. There was some fun things. Disney was working on their de-aging technology to success, but it's the same technology that we see like in
Like they used to de-age.
that led to de-aging, like Sam Jackson and the
Ant-Man.
No,
Yeah, they used it on Michael Douglas. Hank Pym.
yeah, they used it on him. But what I'm saying is, it led to the same stuff that they used Sam Jackson and Captain
Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, which is like the really good. Like,
I did not even know that they used it in Captain Marvel. I thought that was just good makeup.
no,
This is the first time hearing it literally just now.
Yeah. So, if nothing else, that's what came out of it.
Yeah, Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
I'm right. I know.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for rating us with a party of 11. That's so cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy.
Hello,
That's so-
who's rating us?
Pinashpold? Well, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys are really awesome for doing that.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is us momming.
Yeah. Rusty, who is actually playing the game, is a super big fan of Kingdom Hearts, and
He kings all the hearts.
and we were really excited to play it. And again, thank you so much. You really made our day there.
It does make.
And I guess we
Welcome,
should,
everyone.
and I guess we should introduce ourselves. Of course, Rusty is the one playing the game. You can see his beautiful face there on stream.
Hello.
Yeah, there. Well, we're not quite magic. There are 3 of us that are the main participators in the channel. You can kind of see our Discord icons over there.
Yep.
The voice you're hearing right now, my name is Ian, and you can kind of see our bios down there. And we also have.
Yes, I am the Nathan. I am Ian's older brother.
Yeah. So and so we are three incredibly good friends and/or brothers, just kind of depending on how you do that. And we love video games, so we live in.
I've been known to video game time.
Yeah, we.
Rusty, you're kind of kicking ass, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing well. Yeah.
Our big export on this channel is Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is something that we have just we have been talking about. We kind of snuck up on us,
Yeah.
but new Snap is coming out in like 2 weeks, and that we are absolutely doing that.
Yeah.
That will
Typically,
probably at least be from Nathan's point of view, if not all of us.
yeah.
At different times, we're trying to go in kind of blind, so we don't know what gameplay is going to be like for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
excited for it.
Yeah, we're really excited. But yeah, it's definitely and so there. Yeah.
Typically Wednesdays are our Pokemon nights, and
Yeah.
we'll probably be playing the new Pokemon Snap Wednesdays after it comes out. And the ones before that, we're probably gonna do maybe Pokemon Showdown,
Yeah.
maybe
some go back
Dynamax
to some
Adventures.
Dynamax
We'll
Adventures.
see.
Yeah.
The
No.
night's still young.
We've actually only watched the initial trailer. Nathan has especially, but that's it. We're pretty much trying to keep. Nathan tries to keep.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the trailers since the initial.
Nathan's totally blind. He actually, we all 3 and several other of our friends worked really, really hard to keep Nathan totally blind for Sword and Shield coming out, so he could live stream it.
Yeah, completely blind. 100%.
Totally blind there.
Yeah. And that was a great accomplishment. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So we played all 3 of the main Kingdom Hearts games, 1, 2, and 3. Nathan and I had never played them, and Rusty, that's is one of his favorite game series of all time.
I am going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 again soon. Probably not a full playthrough, but mods are a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, no, Pogo. We all 3 played Pogo.
Yeah, I literally had to stop playing Pogo because it was like unhealthy, my relationship with it.
Yeah. So we've all definitely played it. But we've done yeah. Mostly, a lot of our content is Pokemon, but not all of it. We've done we played Destiny 2. That's something that Rusty and I play a lot.
We've also been playing Monster Hunter Rise on Sundays.
Yeah. And Monster Hunters are our big one.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, so we, Nathan and I used to live in rural Oklahoma, and yeah, no,
Used to, we still do.
well, we live in less rural now.
No, we're definitely less.
But no,
We're still in sticks.
and we definitely did not get, Pokemon, playing Pokemon Go out in the woods, and so it was kind of funny. we love Mario Kart. Double Dash is one of our collective favorite games of all time.
One of these days we're gonna stream it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played Mario Kart 8 yet.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
We have a lot of plans vis-a-vis multiplayer games that kind of got sidelined by the whole pandemic that's affecting the world.
Yeah. Have you heard of this thing called the coronavirus? I hear it's a big deal.
Yeah. Well, so we live.
Oh, hold on, we have a cutscene.
Bastion, where he learned the startling truth. He thought he had defeated Ansem, but that was actually an imposter. The
That
real
sounds pretty
Ansem
sus.
Had an apprentice named Xehanort, who's heartless. called
Okay,
himself
you
the
cannot
Master
say that
of
every
Secret
time
Alliance.
for the rest of your life that you see the word
Xehanort's
imposter.
nobody, was the
Beg
leader
to
of
differ.
Organization 13. The organization's aim was revealed. They planned to collect.
Did you
all
feed
the
him by
hearts
throwing him
released
at the
by
airlock?
Keyblade to create another Kingdom Hearts.
No,
and
he
they would
vented
harness
away.
it for their own gain. Realizing he was
He
being used,
ventised
Sora almost gave up the
Away.
fight,
away.
but with the help of a mysterious
Bad.
stranger,
No.
he pulled through
No.
and continued onward.
Sam, you're absolutely right. Corona is not a good beer.
By the way, to our new friends here, Chaos in the chat
Yeah.
is a friend of ours who streams with us often.
Yeah.
And you can find her art at the link that I have just posted.
Or just by
And you
text,
should do so.
putting in exclamation point chaos.
Yeah. E exclamation pointed. Yeah. Yeah. If you wanna, we've got some other interesting ones. We have a good friend that joins us on stream a lot on our end, and it's one of Rusty's favorites.
Oh yeah, and we'll just we'll pop that into stream when it happens because it's sure to.
Almost certainly.
Oh, it's the 13th dilemma because of Organization 13.
Good job.
I get
You
it.
figured it out. I'm proud
I
of
know
you.
Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Yep.
It
There's-
really throws me to have Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora fighting nobodies.
Yeah.
Can't you turn into Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2?
You can
He has
put
the
on his
ability to
old
do that.
clothes, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
He's very much shorter in Kingdom Hearts 1.
How much
And
time has passed between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah. It was a year.
yeah, exactly a year.
Yeah.
365 days.
It wasn't 358 days over 2?
No, it was 358 days between Kingdom Hearts 1 and the Roxas prologue to Kingdom Hearts 2. But when you play as Roxas for 7 days, and then on the 8th day you become Sora again, it is precisely 1 year.
And remember that
Yeah.
that Sora's like
That's a really big dream drop distance.
fuck off. Also, yeah, feel more than free to say you don't have to keep yourself PG.
Yeah, we say the fuck words.
Yeah, we say that, yeah. No, nail art is actually dope. Like,
Nail art, or as I like to call it, art.
don't do that. Please don't.
Is that related to when you get mind controlled by Xehanort?
Yeah, you get narted. That's why all of Xehanort's yellow-eyed people also have fabulous nails.
I was gonna say if you are being controlled by Xehanort and you do nail art, is it a Nartnort or a Nortnart?
Nart.
Sammy?
One victory royale, yeah, Nart, we got to get down.
God, why
Okay,
that's what
Google,
I
how
think
do
we're
I
going
fire
with the
somebody
creeper.
who co-owns this channel?
why are you the way you are?
Got a victory royale, the creeper. Then you're the Apex legend.
To ensure that
Shut
Sora would
up.
make it to Organization 13's headquarters, Axel sacrificed himself.
Only for a little while.
Roxas appeared within Sora.
He got
and
better.
challenged him for the right to exist.
Is Ericus the only character who's like died for
realized
real?
Sora's strength and disappeared.
Yeah.
At last, Sora,
So far.
Riku and I were
And
that happen?
and Xehanort.
Kingdom Hearts.
I
loomed
refuse to believe that
overhead,
Xehanort's dead for
but
real.
Ansem the Wise managed to bring its completion to a halt.
No, that is that can actually be confirmed.
alongside
Kingdom
Riku,
Hearts 3 is the
faced the
end
final
of the
battle of
Xehanort
Xemnas,
saga.
The last member of organization.
You say that, but I don't know if I believe it. Like in Dragon Ball Z, they have the Sand Saga, but Sand still show up afterward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we know some of the Sans died for real, though.
Yeah. A lot of them. When Frieza did the whole, like,
Yeah, that was most of the race.
yeah. Which, I'm going to take a stance on this channel, was not very nice. At Frieza, not a very kind dude.
You heard it here, folks.
Frieza genociding the Saiyan race is not very nice.
Yeah. Official not cool seal from me. I like these googly dancers.
They are a lot easier to fight in this game than they are in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I remember you struggling with all the googliness in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, the nobodies were very googly.
Particularly
Gobbly.
the dancers, until you get to a high level, are frustrating to deal with. They have a hard counter that in critical mode will absolutely just one-shot you over and over and over and over again.
Papa Snuggle Bear, I often think to myself that there aren't enough emails about rainbows.
There aren't. As someone who gets a lot of fucking emails a day,
Yeah.
none of them are about rainbows.
Do you get a lot of emails or do you get a lot of email?
Quit
What's-
trying to make Homestar Runner a thing in the year 2021.
Homestar Runner survived the death of Flash. It's still up. What are you talking about? Stop trying to make it a thing. It's one of the only things that still is.
Yeah, Ian, don't play games with me.
I hate you so much.
Do you think I'm a real character?
The only thing that I can do to stop this is mute both Nathan and I. So it's really the nuclear option.
Yeah, that's the problem when you only have one mic between you, is you have to take yourself out with them.
Do I stop myself when I stop Nathan?
It's
That is a
mutually
dope name.
assured
Oh,
destruction.
man. I also had a @whatever email address back in the day. That's a lie. I just wanted to feel included.
I think I've known what your emails were. And I don't think I knew that one.
My original email in high school got me flunked out of a college level course because the professor assumed it was spam when I emailed him my first assignment, and he blocked the address. And I was an idiot that didn't follow up on anything, like when the professor stopped emailing me back at the beginning of the course. And so he never got any of my stuff, and then I flunked the course. And by the time I did follow up on it, it was too late.
Yeah. Well, this goes out to every college professor out there. Don't ever go block buttfarts.lol as an email address.
Okay, as someone that literally works IT for a university, Nathan's full of shit.
No, you should always follow my tech advice. Did you know that there are hot single women in our area right now? I had an email that told me that.
Did you also?
I learned about it from my Nigerian
Prince
prince relative.
Nathan Tech tips.
Yeah.
Always click on the link because you definitely were the millionth person and you definitely won.
I mean, what are the odds?
Yeah.
You don't just pass up an opportunity like that. Also, go with Rocket Mail as your email address because rockets are fast.
Okay, so only one of those on the 3 was perfect.
Yeah.
Like got the like rainbow excellent,
Yeah.
and that's weird. You know him too? Small world.
Yeah.
No.
You-
We haven't run into the Small World song yet. That's much later in the story.
Finger lag, yeah. That's what it is, finger lag.
Oh, do you think we're gonna see his like ride like summons from Kingdom Hearts 3? You got a cheapo!
Yeah. It only took me till halfway through, or all the way through, 4 whole games worth of songs on easy mode to get to my first one.
I knew you could do it. I always believed in you.
Proud of you, Rusty.
Superior of the in-between.
By the way, I'm not playing this because I'm good at rhythm games, so we're not
Yeah. Boss battle? Boss battle!
Ah, yeah.
Remember how to do
Remember how
this?
to do these?
Nope. There we go. Yes, I do remember.
Would you say that you're finding your rhythm?
I guess you could, yeah, maybe. That's
Watch
way
out,
fewer
Goofy.
lasers than I remember.
That's a little better.
Not bad.
Not bad. Ooh.
It's
How
fine.
lucky did that be?
Dark Zone! God, I forgot about his lightsaber hands.
I like his tribal tattoo skirt dress thing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
this-
really rad. I want one.
Goofy, no! Yonder. So just like in normal, in the normal game, Rusty's spamming thunder to beat the boss.
That's only true in 3.
Well, that's because Thundaga in 3 is dope.
Thundaza in 3 is dope.
That's a lot of heat.
There was a lot of uses there.
Okay, I can do better than that. Also, in the PC version of Kingdom Hearts 3, remember how we were tracking down that equipment to give us access to Thundaza? And we
Yeah,
made it a priority?
Sure.
From the beginning of the game, you get a Keyblade that gives you access to ZA-level reaction commands
Like
naturally.
immediately. Oh.
Yeah, it's better than the Ultimate Weapon.
Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
I just forgot I had a doctor's appointment.
Huh? Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, it does not matter that
Xerneas was
its
finally
stats are
defeated.
garbage. It gives you access to ZA-level spells at the
But
beginning.
after the
I
battle,
love that Windows
Xerneas
Media
found
Player
himself
effect that
trapped
he went
in
through
a
there.
realm of darkness.
It was a little It was a little After Effects
Suddenly, a
2008.
bottle washed up on shore. The message inside led them back to the realm of light.
Yeah. One of the DLC Keyblades? Probably, knowing Rusty.
Oh, that's the little guy you bounced on in the other game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the part where we get to games that Nathan and Ian haven't played or watched me play, and we have to catch them up on story. These
I'm
are
going to
called
be able to follow it really well. My
these are called
huge-
Dream Eaters, and there's two kinds: good kinds and bad kinds.
Okay, I'm following you so far.
Riku plays Pokemon with the good kinds
Yeah.
to fight the bad kinds.
Sammy, I was thinking the same thing. Pizza spells.
Pizza spells.
Pizza spells.
Oh, you guys would get along with my girlfriend really, really well. I don't think she's ever said the word pizza to me. It's always been za.
Well, no, if it's a Final Fantasy spell, it's Pizzaza.
I hate
Only
you
if
so
you're
much.
really, really good at cooking it.
I hate you so much sometimes.
Like, the best pizza I've ever made is probably only pizza. Not even pizza ga.
Wonder of Electron.
Always has been.
Oh, Riku.
Oh, this is
like-
recoded. I guess we're still Sora for
We
a
gotta
minute.
play as
No.
Riku.
No, you have to. You have to give us this.
I want to see
Riku's
this little
not
guy.
in. No, look. We'll get into Riku just right up here. This up here. This is all Dream Drop distance. We'll be there.
Okay. Fine, I
I
trust
want
you.
to see the bouncy guy.
We will see the bouncy guy, but these two songs here we're playing as Sora. That's all I'm saying. I think we I would have not unlocked Riku if I had been designing this game until after this song.
Thank you, Sammy.
Yes, thank you for that. Always has been. Wow.
God, I want a Za level pizza. I want to eat a
immediately just,
pizzaza.
Just like explode.
Explode with flavor.
It'd be worth it, Nathan.
Well, in order to be able to cast Pizzaza, you have to like wield unnatural power, like the power given to you by like people raging on Twitter whether or not pineapple should or shouldn't have pizza be on pizza.
No, Nathan. You just have to go to the old masters in Italy.
A pizzaza both does and doesn't contain pineapple simultaneously.
Somehow.
Depends on the preference of the eater.
Oh, it's like Schrodinger's pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of magic is really hard to cast.
It simultaneously does and does not have pineapple on it until it's observed, in which case it collapses into one state or the other.
Yes.
The waveform collapses. Okay, so what game are we in right now?
We're in Recoded.
Okay.
I can feel this recoding.
Oh, this is when we're playing as when you're playing as Data Sora, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you told us about this. Data Sora might be the stupidest part of the lore so far.
You did say the operative phrase, which is so far.
Nathan's.
I am pro pineapple on pizza. Not saying that I know could potentially drive everybody away, but
I wasn't gonna out him on that.
Yeah, we try not to get into politics here, but we will say that we support pineapple on pizza.
pizza.
I'm not the
A bold stance, I know.
I say
not-
with my Black Lives Matter pin on the back of my microphone.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest pineapple on pizza guy.
Yeah.
But again, you get a good like salty, sweet, savory combo. It's really
Yeah.
good. Like
Yeah, the Hawaiian pizza was my Pizza Bella order, Sammy.
Ow.
but
The bouncy ones are hard to time.
yeah. So
I don't like them.
Well, if you had your own bouncy boy, you'd have been able to time it.
We'll get to it, Nathan. It's literally the song after this one.
Being insistent that they play the like characters that were actually playable with that portion of the game.
I am insisting on that, yes.
he's got his
I'd hate for this to get confusing for anyone.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the fact that you're playing Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora right now is perfect canon.
I gotta say, this music is kind of like poppity.
Well, like
I think it's also composed by Yoko Shimomura. I think
Like,
she
what-
has consistently done basically everything
well,
that
where you
Utada
guys-
Hikaru didn't.
Where you guys were, I could see fresh tomatoes being kind of hard to get a hold of sometimes.
Yeah.
So
God, I love having a vocal conversation with you guys and not being able to see the chat unless I'm in between songs. And you just randomly popping in with facts about availability of tomatoes.
You have to understand that we have been talking about pizza with a native New Yorker.
yeah.
New Yorkers have strong opinions about pizza.
And New Yorkers do have strong opinions about pizza. And that's why I'm not giving any of mine.
I gotta say, spending a year and a half in New York and then moving back to Oklahoma is a really hard adjustment.
Pizza wise,
Yeah, like pizza wise.
Like, cause the best pizza here is
Like you can't like eat New York pizza for like most of 2 years and then like go back to Mazio's. I mean, you can. It's just like I wish I was
Obviously
still
you
eating
did.
New York pizza.
yeah.
and it was a mistake.
Like I did, but like
Sammy,
I still like held a grudge.
Sammy, I have to ask the question: Are you walking there? New York. Are you walking there?
In order,
Walking.
I have an activation phrase so that I can do my New York accent. I have to say, long, strong dog. Then I can talk like a New Yorker all I want. But I gotta start with long, strong dog.
It's like your sleeper activation.
Yeah. Yeah, specifically Long Island.
Journal that chronicled Sora's
Oh, the
adventures.
island was bad there.
To investigate, the journal was converted to data, but it was full of bugs. Mickey
Because
called
it's
on
Jiminy
Data
Cricket.
Sora
It
to
was
help
full of
him
bugs.
explore the world inside the journal. As he restored
he's
the
a bug.
datascape, more and more
Damn,
strange
Sammy,
messages kept
let him know.
Mickey and the others should have been watching from the other side of the screen. But somewhere along
But
the way,
she's saying you
Data
scrap it
Riku,
all.
the embodiment of the journal, had imported them into the datascape to help solve the mystery of the message. Maleficent and Pete were causing
Forgot
all
Pete was
sorts of
here.
trouble with their plan to take over the real world through the
Googly
datascape.
jowls.
Data Sora
Did-
drew power
did they get
from
crushed?
connections with his friends in his
Crushed by the
world
data
and
cubes?
used it to fight and forge a path forward. He defeated Sora's Heartless, the bug in the data that had corrupted the journal. That should have been the end of this journey, but Mickey received word that a door to a new world had appeared, and he once again entered the datascape. On the other
I like
side
the
of the door
turnaround
was
there.
Castle Oblivion. Led by a figure in black, Data Sora repeatedly relived the pain residing in his heart. If he kept holding on to that hurt, he would be dragged down into the darkness.
Oh, that happens to me every time I
But
go onto
Data
Twitter.
Sora realized that his pain was what tied his memories together, He swore to the cloaked figure, Roxas, that he accepted the pain. The hurt
Again,
of
what I do
those
every time I
connected
go
to
into
Sora
Twitter.
remained
Accept the
dormant
pain.
in his heart. And to help find a way to face and heal that pain,
He deleted
Motivator
Twitter.
left the mysterious journal entry.
Good job.
Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Mickey and Data Sora
Go
now
about
know the
him, and
true
I'm stuck in
meaning
the
of those words. Data Sora thanked Naminé, and they said their goodbyes. Mickey wrote Sora a letter detailing the events that took place.
You alright?
in the
Yeah,
past.
just did the thing.
You are who you are because of those people. They need you, and now the door to your next journey is ready to be opened.
Long hair Riku.
So does everybody understand what happened there?
No, I don't have a goddamn clue.
No, we'll
Okay.
okay. Fucking all.
Moving on.
Dope.
So we got
Data Sora made friends, pain and heart. Fuck it, sure.
yeah, we've got
I saw you unlock Team Birth by Sleep.
yeah, I think we can probably get through both of these tonight, or at least into Birth by Sleep by tonight. This has only got a couple songs in it. Let's move to Riku.
Yes. Yes.
I love him.
Oh, look at that. Look at that boy. God, he's exactly what I wanted him to be.
Riku even has a Dream Eater symbol on his back. So notice that the Dream Eaters, the bad ones, are the same as the good ones. They're just palette swapped.
Rusty, do you have a shiny little boy there?
No.
But he's
They
blue
change
with
colors
hair
when you make them into friends.
Oh, that's cute.
I actually kind of really liked this game. It's pretty good.
So, are we outing ourselves where we live?
It's not like it's anything we've ever tried to hide.
Yeah.
You literally stream in Oklahoma
You could be,
apparel all the time.
you could be a fan of a university or team without living there.
We're also like not being very specific to our location.
yeah.
You can also work for the college rival of your favorite college.
Yeah, you
Good.
can.
It's a thing you're able to do.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Yes, we are both from and in Oklahoma.
Yeah. It can. It can definitely show off my belly button.
Valley button. Ah, look at the big old panda.
Oh, I love him.
So, are we saying that we should actually play through this on stream?
I don't know, is it a good stream game?
Yeah.
If you want to, sure.
Of the side games, it's the one that I'm most willing to play.
Dark Firaga.
Yeah, because he embraces darkness. Darkness, imprisoning him. Oh,
Oh, that's a big old elephant.
that is a big old elephant.
You can have the elephant in your party.
Ooh.
You can have literally any one of these in your party.
Yeah.
Like, it literally is Kingdom Hearts, what they put Pokemon in it.
Ooh, bagels.
I got an A+.
Good job.
I might have more opinions about bagels than I do about pizza.
What about
Yeah.
pizza bagels?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I know. I was wondering who was gonna get the joke out first. Yeah, don't worry.
So
Sammy,
we're
we'll-
really good friends.
Yeah. Don't worry, Sammy. I'm not gonna talk about how it's
Bagels are. Okay, we covered that.
yeah. So
Thank you,
I'm
Sammy.
not gonna talk about how New Yorkers are a little snobbish about bagels. Don't worry, it's the water.
Yeah. What I hear. I like how your bat's just like smack.
His bat is just kind of going after it.
I also how like your little bouncy boy is just like, my weapon is my ass. He sees these bad boys and he's just like, let them eat cake.
Clip that quick. That's gold.
Sammy, are they the same shrimp that ends up in your Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Hold on, what? Nathan's cake ends up in Sammy's Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Shrimp. You missed the line in chat. It's okay.
I super did.
Remember there's the whole Twitter thing about the guy with the shrimp and the cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh yes, that abomination.
Dark Splicer.
Sammy, have you been modded? Are you a mod? You need to be. Okay.
This game is very out the edge.
I kind of disagree with that, Nathan.
He used Dark Splicer.
That's what Riku is. Look at these animals that you're fighting.
Yeah, like the struggle between dark and light is the theme of the overall series. I don't think that you can call what is happening on stream, oh, the edge.
But like, Dark Splicer is totally an out the edge thing. I mean, look at that sword he's wearing. He's got. That's a very like hot topic sword.
Master Yen Sid knew that Sora and Riku still had a lot to learn before they could stop Master Xehanort, so he prompted them to take the Mark
Can't
of
mod
Mastery
Sammy.
exam.
From my phone.
The exam required the two to dive into sleeping worlds and reawaken them by unlocking their keyholes.
Is that something we can show on
But an
stream?
unfortunate encounter caused Sora
Fuck
and
off!
Riku to be flung into different worlds. Fighting alongside benevolent dream eaters, or spirits, they carried on. Suddenly, a boy in a black coat appeared.
There's lots of boys with black coats in these games.
Who's that boy? He has gold eyes, so he either is, was, or will be Norted.
In Kingdom Hearts, does like time have that kind of meaning?
Yeah, young Xehanort is literally a time traveler. That's how Kingdom Hearts 3 works.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is, is there a meaningful distinction between past, present, and future?
Nah.
Did that go through?
Sure did. Well, if there's an easy way to check.
Okay, yeah. No, it went through. Damn it, you should be a mod now. Yeah, you've got the sword.
I don't like the bouncy ones.
I like the bounce. And the panda.
I do love the panda ones. Is the panda any good? Like,
And the elephant one.
As a general rule, the bigger the Dream Eater, the more powerful it is.
so, I know you said Riku uses like Pokemon in this game. Does he
Sora
actually do
does too.
Yeah. Do they actually do any fighting, or do they?
Oh,
mostly-
absolutely. They are
Okay.
party members.
That's what I figured.
And as you power them up, they teach you abilities that you retain.
Yeah.
So, like, does the things they teach you, like, have to do with, like, their powers?
Somewhat.
Like,
I don't remember. I think it was kind of random what abilities you could get from them.
so, like, if you make friends with the panda guy, you don't get panda slammed?
There were some abilities, I think it's some abilities you get that are dependent on them being in your party, and other abilities that are like for Riku and Sora that you unlock over time. It's like a mix of both.
So, like,
Dang, that was a bad time to... I should have just paused. Why didn't I pause?
well, there's a lesson to be learned there, perhaps.
Yeah.
The good news is that now you're on some creepy website. So, like, the power you get from, like, the pandas would be, like, Panda Slam. I just like the term Panda Slam.
I know, you've used it twice now.
I've played through it once, and it's been a while.
Or, like, the power you get from the Bouncy Boys is, like, Ass Slap.
No, Nathan, it's throw it back.
The Cake Crusher.
I was gonna say Wake and Cake because of the dreaming sub-theme.
I'm just imagining Sora doing, like, the Peach Hacha move.
You're asleep, and suddenly you just get caked. Is the good ending.
Yeah. These clowny boys are creepy.
Yeah, I don't like the clowns near as much. Elephant!
So have you figured out what functional difference, like, changing up the parties actually does?
I believe there is none.
Have you found out what leveling up does, if anything?
I believe there is none.
Is it just like bigger number, better person? Is that really what it is?
Nice!
See,
He just
no,
taps on the chain.
no, I know. Context clues, Nathan. Damn. Sometimes Oklahoma, man.
It's throwing a lot of shit at you here.
Yeah. And you can't just like mash A through that. Don't you have to cycle through the buttons?
No, you don't have to cycle through the buttons.
Oh, I thought if it was a different character, you had to push a different button.
That's when I was having trouble with my controller being off time.
Yeah, blame the controller. Dad
I am
would
blaming
typically
the controller. I'm doing a lot better since I swapped controllers. That is a provable fact.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
What's Riku's Keyblade called again?
The one in this picture is the Way to Dawn.
Oh, the edge.
Yeah.
The one that is the Batwing without the angel adornments is the Soul Eater.
And doesn't he get a new one in 3?
Yes.
What's that one called again?
I don't recall.
The Rikunator.
It's big and chunky too.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Topic.
No, it's not nearly like it's not like itchy. Rest of his of it.
The Reformed Goth.
All right, Pancham there does not match the aesthetic here.
They're both kind of blue. I do like this "We're Going to Cyberspace" song.
Yeah, it's a jam so far. Poke him up!
You can do it.
Poke him up!
I can just drag it again.
Yeah.
This bad guy is like flying super erratic.
That's what he does. Let him live, Nathan. Let him be himself.
Yeah, but if it gets the job done, I guess I ain't got no complaint.
Listen, he's flying and whooping ass.
I like how they come up with like really cool names for what is basically just weird flailing around with your weapon.
Well, it's better than calling it multi-strike or whatever.
Yeah,
Sora
my
gets
super
some of the
special-
coolest named abilities with like Ars Arcanum.
I don't think he named them. Something tells me Sora never took like a course in Latin.
It's really cool flailing. You're right, Sammy.
My secret special move, Flappy Bullshit!
My secret move, hit a bitch a lot.
Digital domination.
My ultimate move. So many hits you don't even know.
I was waiting for you to make the damn joke. I was like,
Yeah,
don't do it.
there's some like websites for that.
Yeah,
Those aren't TOS.
can't go there.
Those have
It's
a whole
running
different kind of
previews for
model.
Resident Evil 8.
Stop.
I'm a big fan of the enormous woman.
Most of the internet is. She tall. You were right. So tall.
And you want to talk about cake.
Do you think there's a secret good ending where you like the guys become like friends?
No, I think she's absolutely gonna murder the player character a billion
it a chance.
times.
Yeah.
Really gruesomely, over and over and over again.
Okay, I know nothing. I mean, literally zero about the Kingdom Hearts. I know nothing about Kingdom Hearts, but I know nothing about Resident Evil. But like, you beat the bad guys in those games, right?
Yes.
So presumably, if you like beat the game, you will have defeated this large woman
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So like, Is that what people want?
Nathan, that is a dangerous question to ask.
I mean, the internet's been pretty clear that they want to lose to this woman a lot.
But like what's the end game? You know? Like,
What are you talking about? What's the end game? The developers didn't develop this. The developers want this woman defeated as part of their game, almost certainly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This isn't a Marvel property. Why are we talking about in-game at all?
Like if the appeal is like
jokes.
this giant woman, like, you know,
I don't
destroying you.
I don't necessarily think the developers wanted it to be taken this far, Nathan.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and say that.
I feel like they're leaning into it.
They are definitely leaning into it.
Yeah,
Like,
they might be leading into it now.
like somebody's getting their rocks off there, and more power to them. But like, do you play the game just to lose to her?
Nathan,
I think there are people who will, yes.
Yeah. Nathan, you act like this is the first time people have simped. Oh shit! I can't say that. People have thirsted after a villain before.
Yeah. I know it's not.
Yeah.
I know Bowser exists.
Why was that? Why? All the fucking villains you could have chosen.
God damn.
Were you baiting me to Bowser this whole time? Was that your master plan? To get to this?
What? Never mind. I've seen the whole Bowser thing. I understand it all now.
God damn it.
We're gonna play Kingdom Hearts more often, guys. Admit this is a conversation.
I don't know what the fuck's going on in the game.
Oh, I remember this town, right? Is this the one? No, this is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
It is.
No. Yes, Nathan. This is France.
Yeah.
This is the one where
fire.
Frollo comes out and the first thing he says to Sora is to call him a slur.
Yeah, maybe they don't lean into that one near as much. Okay, you hit every one of them. How did they give you an A+ and not a?
Did you see the goals? I hit 8 out of a total of 20 ability crystals. There are not 20 total ability crystals in the level.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
That's how.
Yeah.
There are some of those missions that you just have to replay songs. Whoops.
That one was dark in your world.
Backed up too far.
No, Hellfire is such a good song. I love Hellfire. Kind of wish that we got
Oh,
it
no.
here.
My favorite part of Hunchback of Notre Dame is the gargoyles. They are very funny and very necessary to the plot of the movie. Oh, you gotta get another star?
I need to get 2 more stars. Let's see. If I come over to Birth by Sleep, are these giving me pink stars?
No, they're giving you blue stars.
They're blue flavored.
do these songs over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Young's Hellfire cover is fantastic, Sammy. There is also one by Anna something. I don't remember her full name, but she does she does Hellfire, but she doesn't change any of the pronouns, and I love it when people don't change pronouns in songs like that. She actually, I think she's got 2 different covers. Yeah. But no, like, just like, even the original, like, song Hellfire is good. But I like a lot of Jonathan Young stuff. Yeah, that's who it is. No, like absolutely go watch it and then come back to the chat.
I feel like this game would be good for like the blindfolded speedruns that you get like DDQs.
Yeah, again,
It probably would be.
yeah. It would be like really hard, I'm sure, but again, rhythm game, so.
Oh no.
Smack by that elephant.
Ah, yes. Too close. Yeah, the huge brother coming in there.
Yeah. Sammy, our older brother, approves.
Yeah.
Keep listening to these elephants.
Yep. They keep on being simultaneous with a triangle press and a shoulder press.
Shoulder? I hardly know her.
I knew you'd say it. You didn't have to.
But I did.
You did. Okay.
You should do this one with a different team if you're going to replay it. Get goofy.
And he's not actually meaning goofy
Yeah, just
necessarily.
like- make it look silly.
Yeah.
I like how Aqua's in the lead in this one.
She's the master.
Spoiler alert, Aqua's the main character of these 3.
They are all the main character.
I said what I said. Yeah, Sammy, no. She kills that cover.
No. I hope the covers gets better.
Ow. That one was weird.
You beat that elephant.
Bell Weaver.
It is kind of cool that like they're fine with you like doing float and doing some of the other ones. That is kind of cool.
Well, I am on normal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that there's been a jump in difficulty.
Yeah. I was pretty sure, but no. Unironically, her cover of Hellfire is actually on my main playlist on Spotify.
Is she use Blizzaga because she's Aqua? And like ice and water are like the same thing.
Ice is a rock.
That doesn't make it not water.
I know. I just like saying that fact. You know that
it
makes
makes water molten H2O, which it really is.
which means that water is a form of magma,
Well, if it's on the outside of the mantle, then it's lava.
or it is a form of lava, I guess.
Did you get your stars yet? You need one
No,
more.
I need one more. Let's just do this one again and get the ability crystals.
Ability crystals.
Sammy, what do you think are not the same in Kingdom Hearts?
Water and ice.
Oh. Well, yeah, but they're also not the same in Pokemon.
You know where they are the same? Real life.
They're also not the same in Monster Hunter. Really, most video games that have like elements.
Ocarina of Time basically keeps them the same.
Well, I mean, Ocarina of Time only has like 2 elements.
How many medallions are there?
I know, but I'm being a little facetious there, but like, are you gonna tell me that spirit is a element there?
Yeah.
Literally, yes. Oh no.
Talking about their magic system more than anything, but whatever. Like there's fire, ice, and light.
Yeah, and arrows.
You know, so for as popular as, like, The Legend of Zelda is, its magic system is not well defined.
Well, yeah.
Its
Each
magic
game-
system is what is needed for each game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Has its own needs.
yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's just interesting, like, to think about.
There are some links that are better wizards than others.
There are some links that are really good wizards.
Yeah, Ocarina or Twilight Princess Link isn't really much of a magic guy.
He's not a magic guy at all.
He knows one thing, and that's throw things real good.
And sword.
He does sword real good. Probably sword's the best.
Yeah, I think, like, of, like, straight, like, swordsman, like, of all of the links you play as.
Minish Cap.
Just because Minish Cap has hops doesn't mean he's a better swordsman.
No, Minish Cap literally has you training with like 20 different swordsmen to get different abilities. Both story-wise and the amount of swordplay you can do. Maybe you can do more swordplay in Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild Link specifically isn't like a super duper great swordsman. It's just the Flurry Rush is OP.
Well, see, I don't think he's necessarily like the best swordsman, but he might be the best all-around weapon user.
Well, and Breath of the Wild Link versus Age of Calamity Link is a big gap in like swordsmanship.
Yeah.
Age of Calamity Link may be the best swordsman Link of all the links.
Well, that or you could count the other Hyrule Warriors Link there then.
But
I'm not really counting.
Wind Waker Link can also do most of the things that Twilight Princess does.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most.
Yeah. Well, just like I think like he's the best. I think that Twilight Princess is the best swordsman. I don't think he would like if all of the Link.
You guys seriously need to play Minish Cap because it's Minish Cap Link.
I have played Minish Cap, and I don't think you're right.
And we disagree with you. But like, if all of the Links were to fight, no, Breath of the Wild Link would fuck everybody.
I don't know if Breath of the Wild Link beats Age of Calamity Link.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it would be one of those two Links.
Yes. But Breath of the Wild Link is busted because at any point he can stop time, consume a meal that completely kills him.
Yeah. Hell, not like potions didn't exist for other Links.
Yes, but Breath of the Wild Link can carry at least 30 meals,
Yeah.
not counting, him filling up on like 999 like berries and apples and whatnot. So, highest ceiling if you include every single game mechanic is Breath of the Wild Link, because
It's gross and unsafe.
Yeah.
You're right. Breath of the Wild Link is gross. Well, like, just like I love to think of Breath of the Wild Link as this like he's got super amnesia. The only thing that he knows is that he's real good at fighting things, and this one spirit told him to go save the pretty girl in the castle. That's what he knows. So
it is what he do.
he's just this feral, like, guy.
Jeez, the bouncy guys.
Literally getting clowned on.
The bouncy guys heck me up.
Yeah, they got you there, man.
Get it because it's like a carnival.
I get it.
Is this supposed to be like a Dumbo level?
Close.
It's the other carnival theme.
It is a character you guys have seen before. Kingdom Hearts
it is.
1 and 2.
Oh, he was probably a summon.
Nope,
Oh, Pinocchio.
it's Pinocchio. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the...
Oh, this is where all of the boys turn into donkeys.
Yeah. That is a thing that happened.
Are we gonna talk about that? How fucked up that was?
Oh, yeah, monsters, literally.
Yeah.
But my favorite part is that guy totally gets away with it.
Yeah. Like, he keeps stealing children and...
No punishment happens in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps stealing children and
He's presumably still out there in the world of Pinocchio, stealing children and turning them into donkeys.
yeah.
Turns them into cakes.
I don't think that's what happened in Pinocchio, but it's been a minute since I've seen the movie.
Like,
Well,
thinking
we've been
about-
talking about what cake is slang for,
Oh,
and
I get
another
it.
name for donkey is
Okay,
ass.
yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. You had to walk me through it. It's okay.
Don't worry, jokes are really funny when you have to walk them through them.
And if they're not, you can just describe them over and over and over again until they become funny. And sometimes that concept takes a while to come to fruition, but if you really stick through it and really just keep explaining, it might take a really, really long time. You might have to explain a joke over and over and over again, but eventually, if you persist, if you take a long enough time explaining a stupid enough joke, sometimes, eventually, it will become funny to whoever is listening. Now, again, you might have to explain it a lot of times, over and over and over again, but someday it will become funny.
Thank you.
Got any more?
Sometimes you might even have to do it again. You throw a pause in there and then explain it one more time.
Beautiful, Rusty. A plus.
It's okay if the momentum goes away, really. Watch out! Save it.
Take it down. Take it down a notch.
If I don't shout it out again, how's he gonna know? I'm trying to warn him of the danger.
That is not what this stream is going to become, Nathan. I'm going to tell you right now. I will shut it down.
I will shut it down. That was my ear he just screamed into.
You don't like me backseat gaming?
I do not want you yelling, watch out for literally every monster in this rhythm game.
So that reminds me of a fun story about Nathan as a youngin.
Yeah.
So
I know the one you're gonna tell.
yeah, you do. So Nathan, when Nathan learned to read,
Yep.
he learned to read hard,
I did.
and what that especially became a focus when people were driving.
Well, the thing is, when I learned to read, I would read out loud every legible bit of text that came into my vision. Whether that was, like text on commercials or like the signage for a gentleman's club that was near our house.
One thing that also came to fruition of that is he read street signs.
I did,
And
including stop signs.
And Nathan was not quite the
Yeah, I still
quietest child.
hadn't worked out volume control at that point.
Yeah, so
I would often read things very loudly.
yeah.
So there was one time where my grandmother took me out for the day to give Mom a little bit of a break, and Mom had neglected to tell her about my advanced reading abilities. So as we were driving along, I happened to see a stop sign that wasn't really anywhere near the point where we would need to stop for it, but I still informed my grandmother by shouting "Stop!" at the top of my lungs, and she did.
Like nearly got into a car wreck because Nathan just really had to read stop.
I was a cute kid.
He was a cute kid. That's not the only time that he got into a car wreck as a child.
That's not. And keep in mind that this took place in a day and age where child restraints weren't quite as advanced as they are today.
This was 20 plus years ago.
Yeah. I was
To be very specific here.
when I was about 18 months old. My mom was driving us somewhere, and then it was one of those where she got in the car, started to drive, realized she had forgot something in the house, put it in park just to run into the house for a second, grab it, and come back out. And in the time that she ran inside the house to grab this thing that she forgot, I managed to undo my car seat, crawl into the driver's seat, take one hand on the steering wheel, and put the other hand on the gear shift, throw the vehicle into reverse, and do this perfect little U-turn into not the neighbor across the street, but the neighbor next door's mailbox. And it wasn't like one of the little mailboxes, it was like one of the big, brick mailboxes. So Mom gets back out and sees her car missing, And then she finds her car crashed into the next door neighbor's mailbox. And so she has to call the insurance company to make a claim on that. And the lady at the insurance company, mom explains it that, like, yes, my 18-month-old crawled into the front seat of the car and managed to shift it out of park. And the lady at the insurance company was like, okay, ma'am, you have to bear with me here, but I have to ask these questions to you.
Riku continued traveling.
Does your
from
son
tree
have
to tree.
permission to drive? Mom was like, no, he was 18 months old. I know, ma'am, but I have to ask these questions for you.
However, the cloaked
Is your
boy,
son a licensed
Zenith,
driver?
And Zemnis appeared everywhere.
No, he's
surrounding
18
the
months
event,
old.
misleading them with every
Yes, ma'am,
attempt.
I understand. I have to ask these questions.
Meanwhile, Mickey was caught up in one of Maleficent's schemes.
Anyway, something
but he was
something
saved by
Disney,
Lee,
something
formerly
something
known
Mickey
as
Mouse.
Axel, from Organization 13.
Axel's alive.
Master Yen Sid agreed
think
to
it's
make
actually
Lee
Axel's
a
a Lee.
Keyblade wielder to catch Xehanort off guard in hopes of defeating him.
Am I wrong?
No, he is a
No.
Lee.
No, you're not. No, it was just like those were the questions, you know. Was he given permission to drive? Was he old enough? Was he a licensed driver? You know, the standard questions you have to ask in those.
Yeah.
From the story she tells, it was several, Sammy. She had to say several times, no, he's 18 months old. That led to growing up, our parents always threatened Nathan that he couldn't drive till he was 21.
Yeah.
Because he had been in an accident already.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's one of my favorite Nathan stories. One of the other ones I'm not going to tell on stream because I'm pretty sure it's TOS. Finger painting.
Yeah, that one's TOS.
Oh God.
Rusty, I will tell you off stream. Oh, we should get JT involved in that.
Yeah, sure. Go over all the times I almost killed myself as a kid. Sure, why not?
We've gone over on stream the times I almost killed myself as a kid. There were like 2.
If I had a nickel for
Every time that I tried to kill myself as a kid, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice. Give my grandpa directions before I shortcut to work and follow them. I love that. Yeah, Sammy, you can. You can guess where it's going. Oh, man. But, I don't know. Again, we've talked about the times that I almost died. Honestly, none of them are as fun. One time I stopped breathing.
Yeah, that was fun.
That one wasn't fun. The other time, I was probably around the same age, 18 months old, I think.
You were definitely young, and
Yeah, and I was...
maybe like 2.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, no, just... I don't want to breathe no more, and didn't for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not really sure what happened, but I quit breathing.
Yeah.
So, Nathan,
I got to call 911. My mom did CPR,
Yeah.
and I got to guide the ambulance in. It was all great.
Yep.
I was like 4 at the time.
Interesting.
You were 4. If you were 4, then...
4, maybe 5.
Yeah, you would have been probably closer to 5. Yeah, no, I just... No breath for Ian anymore after that. We're not really sure what happened. But the other time, I was probably about 2-ish, somewhere between
we
like
must have 3.
18 months to somewhere in there. I don't remember the exact time. But I was like trying to climb up a dresser on its face.
Yeah, he was trying to climb up the drawers of a dresser, and the dresser fell on him.
Yeah.
And that's another time that Ian got to go to the hospital.
It was several years between my next hospital visit at that point.
What I'm saying is, children don't have great self-preservation instincts.
Do you think that we went to IKEA in 2000? Tammy? IKEA might not have been in the state of Oklahoma in 2000.
We did live in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Because I was born in 97, and if I was like 3, then it would have been maybe the year 2000.
The distant future.
The year 2000.
The year 2000.
But yeah. No, we, yeah. The next time I went to the hospital was in the 8th grade. I got tick-borne illness and almost died.
Which?
I believe it was Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Is what I think it was. Initially that test came back negative, but Mom said that they retested and it came back positive. I didn't see any of the spots, so I think it might have been actually spotless, like you had. But
yeah, it's the same thing. You just don't have the spot reaction. Sammy, I don't think there is an IKEA in Tulsa.
I don't know of an IKEA.
I was gonna say, if there is an IKEA in Tulsa, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I live in Tulsa.
And we know Tulsa pretty well. But yeah. I'm not saying that Google's a liar, but I'm saying that I definitely don't know where the IKEA would be.
If it says there's one there, I'm sure there is. But
Yeah.
I don't know where it would be.
Yep.
The closest IKEA is in Frisco, Texas. Sorry, I had to look that up.
And I'm glad you did.
Because if there was an IKEA in Tulsa, I want to know about it because I want to go.
Yeah.
But there is not one.
Rusty, what does that tell you about your life? You're like, ooh, Swedish furniture.
Hey.
Cheap furniture, thank you.
Hey. Meatballs are pretty good. Do you like Swedish meatballs?
I do like Swedish meatballs. But, you know, any, like, vaguely, like, food hole-shaped food is fine by my book.
Onion.
Yeah, no, I certainly wouldn't take an onion and just, like, bite out of it raw.
Some people do. Yeah, I will admit, I like onion in things, and, like, I can deal with... Oh, that's happening again. Hold on. We're gonna go away for a second. Rusty, after this song, can you re-up the stream to us again? The audio is doing the thing again.
It's
Yes.
getting, like, crunchy.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't want to ever describe audio as crunchy.
That's a descriptor for, like, dogs.
It's a name for dogs.
Yes, it is.
It is the name of our dog. Man, that command's taking a second, isn't it, Sam? Jesus.
Give me a minute.
There it goes. Sometimes Streamlabs takes a minute.
I'm waiting. Jeez, that took a minute.
Yeah, yeah, it did. Oh, our dog's name is Crunchy. He's a pretty good dog.
He does do crunch.
He does do crunch. You gotta hunt it.
Yes.
But I don't know. What were we talking about?
Telling Rusty to resend the stream to us.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have any other like crazy near-death stories. I mean, the last thing that I really did was cut my finger on a chainsaw.
On a chainsaw.
With a chainsaw, I guess.
6.9 million points. Here we come.
Nice!
We need to do it.
Like, they had to have known, right?
I didn't cut my finger into pieces. I just cut it pretty bad.
He did need stitches.
I did need... Actually, they ended up not stitching it. Because it was kind of around the knuckle. So they ended up not actually stitching it.
Left an gnarly scar, too.
There is kind of a... I know, I can't do that. So I have... Before this, I had a pretty gnarly scar on my thumb, actually on the same hand, for when I cut it open when I was like 14. So Nathan cut his ring finger.
Yes, ring finger on my left hand.
Yeah, ring finger. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was your ring finger. And then like a month later, I cut my thumb open. And it was we both did it at like 8:30 at night. We both had to go get stitches. Mom was not happy about either one.
She eventually found the humor in it, but at the time, she was upset.
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
Mine was like right before summer camp too, so I had to like spend all of that in like a cast.
Yeah.
It's rough, buddy.
It's okay.
I cut off a chunk of my finger at summer camp.
Yeah, a lot of things at summer camp can do that to you. I want one of these T-Rexy guys.
Yeah, that's dope as shit. But so when
Hold on,
when
I'm
I
gonna
worked,
swap to main camera. You could kind of see, yeah, the audio went away because I changed scenes and I haven't set that scene up. There's a little circle on that index finger that you can kind of see where I cut a chunk of my finger out. I'm assuming audio is back now, right?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh no, I did not get any stars.
yeah,
But you got it cleared.
How many points did I get? 200,000 short.
you're gonna have to do it again.
I need to get at least a star.
Yeah.
Rusty, you are a star.
Oh.
As a toy oven, it was not a toy; it was real. Well, that happened. But anyway, so I had a big cut on my thumb on my left hand, and it was the index finger also on my left hand that I cut with the chainsaw. So now that hand's got kind of a little scarred up. But when I worked for the knuckle, knuckle and the end of your finger, that sucks.
Real quick there. we had a bit of a lag spike there, so like there was like a little pause, and then Riku kind of doing this little like awkward shuffle step to catch back up into real time.
Yeah, he's just like sprinting.
I could hear the oh fuck.
Yeah. That sucks, Sammy. I'm sorry, but burns are kind of hard to heal, especially in something like your finger that's just got the tip of your finger that's just got a shit ton of nerves. I'm glad that you can still art, because your art is very good.
Agree.
But I was small. I wasn't quite small because I haven't been small in a long time, but I was definitely significantly younger when I cut my thumb. But at the summer camp that Rusty and I used to work at, in the reference summer camp that he cut his finger off.
I like how you leave me out there as if I didn't work there too.
I worked for
No.
Nah. You needed like one more hit.
No, I hit everything. I needed one more perfect.
Yeah. And you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, he got his full chain.
Nothing but don't miss.
But at the camp that
and I will never break the chain.
that's their best song. Don't at me.
It's a hot cake.
I know it is. Don't at me.
That's not even the one that like the guy went skateboarding to.
It's not. Fantastic song. But also that guy had the biggest Oklahoma energy I've ever
He's
seen.
from like somewhere in like Ohio.
Yeah. He just had the biggest Oklahoma energy. But Dreams is also a fantastic song. But anyway, so the camp that Rusty and I and Nathan worked at, when I worked under Rusty, we had another lag spike. That's why I stopped talking there. When I worked under Rusty, we did knife, axe, and saw safety training. That was a big part of our...
Yeah, you know, if this conversation hasn't convinced you that we're like the people to go to for that sort of thing.
Listen, we are the ones that have messed up, so we don't want to see that happen to the kids. And that was a very pointed thing I made, because I showed the kids my scar. Like, listen, I have messed up, and I don't want this to ever happen to you guys. Like, do you want to make your mother angry at 9 p.m. at night? No, you do not. And all of the kids seem to react to that at least pretty well. And that always got a chuckle out of all of the adults, because Rusty and I taught like the first year campers, and so
you did have frequent.
And so we had a lot of adults hanging around us pretty much always, because a lot of the adults that were around us were also first-year adults, and it's...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Those are the kids that are going to need the most help getting from point A to point B.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You did worse.
Yeah, I missed one.
Man, 69,000 is...
It's rough.
6,900 million.
I wonder if you get more points for doing it on higher difficulties.
I'm getting ready to try.
Yeah. But,
You did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Try...
You got your star.
Yeah. Try it one more time. It's alright.
Nope.
Alright.
I got my 1 star. I'll
There
go
you
back
go.
and do more off screen.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was always something. So if and when I ever get to go back to this camp and teach these kids again, I get to show off even more scars. But no, a big part of my job was teaching 10, 11, 12-year-olds how to use an axe.
That's fun.
In the years I did it, we never had an injury.
That area has not had a serious injury in at least 14 years.
Rusty was there for
All of them.
all of them.
I don't think if my area had any serious injuries than I had.
Well, like
there.
people would like twist their ankle in your area and stuff. But
Oh yeah, we were next to that kind of like gravelly hill, so we got like scraped knees all the time.
yeah.
I got real good at doing those.
We had one really close call when two kids got into a knife fight. I was able to intervene very quickly.
That sounds like a time-sensitive issue.
It was. But we also taught them fire safety and other stuff. But the ones I always preferred doing was the blade training.
I did fire safety too.
Yeah,
And
you
I
gotta
thank you, when you guys started doing that, it really reduced the number of students that I had for it, which
Oh,
was necessary.
Did you guys actually do the merit badge?
No, we didn't do the merit badge. We did the fireman.
Oh yeah, the fireman.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, we didn't actually teach any merit badges. That was
Yeah, we did certifications and rank.
yeah, no, and we very
In our area, we did the merit badge.
yeah, very specifically, we were rank advancement and like certifications. The totem shit, fireman shit, Paul Bunyan were the big things.
I remember now.
Were you a Boy Scout once? That's pretty cool. Were you? Now I'm gonna ask for context to that statement.
Same, it was probably at a time where like bench.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. So Scouts now is integrated. Fucking finally.
But at the time, Sammy did not. Remember, Sammy and I are about the same.
Yeah.
We went to college together.
I had to sign up for them to use the camping ground for the JROTC trip in high school, and they were not at the time. No. Yeah, which finally they pulled their head out their asses and did it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on it, because that's all I'm gonna say on that part. But yeah. But there was, before that, there was venturing, which was a little older, youth 14 to 21, that was integrated.
I think from the beginning it was.
Yeah. When venturing was.
I used to know the history because he had to do it for the Scouting Heritage Merit Badge, which I also taught. But I forget.
Yeah.
Pro tip, if you need to teach something, you don't necessarily have to know it.
I have taught lots of things without knowing the subject
The
matter.
underlying skill particularly well.
Oh yeah. No, showing up to an event, getting handed a stack of papers that, hey, can you teach this in 30 minutes, was a skill I got proficient at.
I gotta say, I am very happy that, like, despite the fact that we churned out fingerprinting merit badges, like,
Nobody
clockwork,
because NIFs.
I only ever taught, like, 2 of them. I was always more doing either fire safety or scouting.
Or you were branding.
But we didn't do merit badges on that.
I know. You just did. If people needed to come down and do stuff for their with their council.
I say fingerprinting merit badge is one of the easiest ones to get, so the people who taught it were more than happy not to have to do one of the harder ones that you actually have to know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, so I have a very we have a very specific view of Girl Scouting in the state of Oklahoma because
Sora thought he had
there were
completed
some
his exam,
murders.
but found himself in
yeah,
a
there were
world
some
that
bad
never
things that
was.
happened. We're not going to go into it.
There,
And
he was
pretty
lured
much
into
every-
the depths
and that
of
pretty much
darkness
gutted,
and captured
any
to become the 13th
attempt
vessel
of-
for Master Xehanort.
Seriously establishing
any
a presence
Meanwhile,
in the
Riku
state
had
of Oklahoma.
arrived to find
The
Sora
only
trapped in a
thing
bad
that like the
dream.
these
girls
for old.
yeah.
Riku learned that
You
he
see,
had
we still get like
dived into
girls
Sora's
selling Girl
dream
Scout cookies in
and
front of
protected
Walmart.
him from
Everything.
nightmares as he slept.
But yeah, there was some.
Master
Yeah, we're not
Xehanort
totally
managed
deprived.
to regain
Yeah.
his form, but he was caught off guard and was unable to carry out his plan. Then he vanished, his parting words foretelling a war that was yet to come.
But yeah, so I've always been a little disappointed with the Girl Scout program, but again, that was understandably I have a very tainted view
Yeah.
just because of what happened here. So yeah,
You got a Luscatura or something.
I don't know. I'm
Oscar de Grouch.
okay.
That's what that says down there.
Thank you, Nathan. You're a powerful ally in the fight against darkness.
I always thought that about myself.
All right. Now I have to ask: if Nathan had a Keyblade, what would its name be?
Oh, that's easy. They hardly know her.
Well, a brand is a name for a kind of sword.
What would Rusty's Keyblade be, Nathan?
Oh, what did we say? The Waken Cake?
I hate you so much. Yeah.
Just one of these days, I want there to be a character with a Keyblade, and it's just a giant house key.
The key's name is the Quickset.
The domestic.
The 5-prong. As someone who has made several thousand keys in their lifetime now.
Name it that. I got this at Lowe's. That's a lot of guys, man.
There's a lot of guys.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, Oscar the Grouch is tough.
Does Oscar the Grouch?
Oscar de Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
Is Disney on Sesame Workshop?
Got a
Don't
D.
No, because it's owned.
They own but the Muppets.
Yeah, they own the Muppets, and it's owned by the group that owns HBO,
Yeah,
which I think is Time
I
Warner.
think it's AT&T.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, AT&T and Time Warner are,
yeah.
I think.
Okay,
But, like-
off stream, I'm gonna work on unlocking this door. But
Use
for
the
our
key.
last couple of songs, I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna start Birth by Sleep.
Gotta play your burp by sleep team. Burp burp.
I like this little bouncy guy. I'm sure he's got a name.
Yeah, little bouncy guy. I didn't know Sonic the Hedgehog was in this game.
Are you just saying that because she's blue?
I'm not saying she's blue. She is. Like, that's not who I was referencing. These guys.
They do kind of have it like, gotta go fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Saying Sega could sue.
Future master. Oh, is this the castle she hid Ventus at?
Yes.
Yeah. So, which became Castle Oblivion.
Yes, it is the land of departure.
So you could tell that,
Yeah, I remember fighting Vanitas here.
you could tell that Ventus, isn't ready to be a Keyblade Master yet, because he's still using reverse grip. Reverse grip is not a good,
Well,
like,
he's
sword
holding
fighter.
it in reverse grip when he's running along, and then he flips it to forward grip when he actually hits them.
Oh, does he?
Nope.
No, he's using, he's hitting in reverse.
That was a forward grip there.
He flips his whole body around.
Yeah. At least,
See, that was a forward grip.
yeah, but that one wasn't.
Yeah. Some of his strikes are forward grip.
Yeah.
Roxas would like swap all of his to forward grip, even though he carried it in reverse grip.
Birth? Yeah. Birth by sleep. Birth by birth. Yeah.
Birth by birth.
Birth by birth. What, you mean birth?
Birth by flip.
Aqua is pissed.
That is frustrating to me.
What?
I can hear my grandmother in there doing dishes while she knows I'm too busy.
I like these little guys like
That, like, throw those razor leaves? Yeah.
I like Castle Oblivion's little playground in here.
It's not Castle Oblivion, it's the land of departure. It only becomes Castle Oblivion when shit goes wrong.
I like Aqua's ice skater moves.
Yeah, it does feel very, like very flowy.
Maybe Birth by Sleep is another one we should do on stream where each of us takes a different character.
You've said you wanted to do that at some
Yeah.
point.
And then COVID happened, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the question then becomes who gets what character?
You two pick, and I take the third.
Well, you know how Nathan will pick. And the fact that he won't pick and will randomly number generate it.
Or he picks Aqua because he likes the way her moves are flowy, because that translates in game.
Well, you see, that's what a normal person would do.
Yeah.
We're talking about Nathan.
Aqua feels very floaty. Terra feels very chunky, and Ventus feels very Sora-y.
I wonder why. You got 60% HP. Off of that hoop.
Okay, we got time for one more
affirmed their bonds of friendship
song.
as they prepared for the Mark of Mastery exam. But Aqua was the only one to pass the exam and become a Keyblade Master. Leaving Terra no time for disappointment, the three immediately received word that creatures called the Unversed had emerged to threaten the world of light, and Master Xehanort
My boy
had
Mark
gone missing.
Hamill.
Both Terra and Aqua were tasked with bringing the situation under control. Meanwhile, a masked boy left Ventus with a distressing thought. Terra resisted the call of darkness as he sought out Xehanort and the Unversed. Ventus chased after him, and Aqua carried out orders to monitor Terra. Everything was going perfectly according to Master Xehanort's plan.
That's how Terra Xehanort happened.
That's his name.
No, that's
Damn. All right. Well,
Maybe we just call it.
yeah. It's been fun. We'll be back next week.
Yeah. But join us on Sunday.
Join us on Sunday for Monster Hunter and Sammy.
Yeah.
I assume Sammy is going to be here as well. She usually is.
Yep.
And we got some scheduling stuff that we're figuring out with.
We're probably doing something Pokemon related on Wednesday. It's unclear whether or not we're going to do something like Showdown or more Dynamax Adventures or something, but we'll do something.
Yeah, but we'll kind of let you know as we get closer, so you could keep an eye on that there. But I think that's gonna be it for us today.
Yeah, buddy.
Goodbye, everyone.
Adios, muchachos.
Bye.